Well, today is a very exciting day. It's road trip day. My dad is coming over this morning. We're going to go and grab a hire truck, heading to Canberra to get a couple of pick and place machines. I'm so excited. Good morning. How are you? Good. Well, it's now Monday morning. We're here in Canberra. I'm in Fisher, staying at my aunt's place, and I'm ready to move like a princess.
But that's the one that would need a lot of hand-holding. So unless you're an open P&P person, so these are all, these are the originals, right? These are the FV, it's actually quite an old one. They still work okay, because they've all been maintained well, because this came out of a CM, right? In Melbourne. This came out of Brayside. Now, to get through these in, do we need to have it in like that way?
It's almost square, so I don't think it makes any difference.
It's almost square. No, right, so you want to...
I think do it whichever way is convenient to get the jack in, so maybe this is the back.
Down.
Yeah. This needs to go up just a fraction more on this side.
Let's see how it looks.
Okay.
Get up so deep, I can actually get it all the way inside.
Okay. So we're all loaded up. We've got a couple of pick and place machines and a whole lot of feeders ready to begin the trip back to Melbourne. And we got them here all the way from Canberra. So, my favourite character on Sesame Street is the count. So let's count. We have 1 pick and place machine, 2 pick and place machine, 3, hang on, 2, 3. I know the problem, I know. Programmers count from 0. We've got to 0 index this. 0th pick and place machine, 1st pick and place machine, 2nd pick and place machine. Perfect, I've got 2. Well, it's been a 3-day adventure, travelling up from Melbourne through New South Wales to Canberra, grabbing the gear, loading it, bringing it back, unloading it, but we're finally done. I've got boxes and boxes full of feeders sitting in the back of my garage. I only left the pick and place machines at Lachlan's place. The rest of the stuff I've got here. So Glenn English, who sold me the machines, ended up giving me heaps of extra stuff. So I've got about 60 or so of these feeders. So these are pneumatic Yamaha CL feeders. They're very different to the 3D printed feeders I've been using on my machine. I haven't actually counted them yet to know exactly, but I think there are about 60 or 61 of them. They fit onto a manifold in the machine, locks on with this, and then there is a pneumatic actuator that moves that way, and as you can see, it rotates these gears here, and it moves the mechanism up the top, up here, and that's how it advances the tape, and then the cover gets peeled back. So as far as I know, I think these are genuine Yamaha feeders. These ones came originally from a contract manufacturer here in Melbourne, and then ended up in Canberra with Glenn, and now they've come back to Melbourne again. So I've got a whole bunch of these 8mm feeders and a few in different widths, and he also gave me a vibration feeder so we can put tubes of parts in, ICs and things, and yeah, all sorts of other odds and ends. He's got a rolling drawer, like a set of drawers, which he had different accessories in, and he ended up just giving me the whole set of drawers because there was so much stuff in it. There are like dozens of nozzles, and there are replacement solenoids and all sorts of fittings, spare cameras and brackets and standoffs and so much stuff. So it's now going to be a challenge for me to just put this aside for a while and not doing anything with it, because I really need to get a good environment set up that I can put all of this in. I'm going to set up some kind of a positive pressure area in like an enclosed room so that we can run filtered air into the room, and then dust won't be able to come in because the air pressure in the room will be higher than the air pressure outside of it, and we should have a really nice clean environment. So I've got to get all of that sorted out, and then we can move the machines from where they are at Lachlan's and get them set up. So this is going to be quite a journey. Oh, and there are some complications with the machines as well. One thing I should mention is that one of them is original factory, totally unchanged. It was commissioned at the factory and then it has never been powered on since, so it's effectively brand new. The other machines have been retrofitted with a control system that Glenn wrote, which is written in Python, and he's written his own system, basically equivalent to OpenPNP, but not quite the same features. And what I plan to do is use the basis of Glenn's software as an intermediary to talk to the machine, because he's reverse engineered all of the communications with the existing Kayo system, including all of the microcontrollers that are on board. So he's got full motion control and camera control and travel limit sensors and all of those sorts of things. He's figured all of that out, and he's got it all in his Python code. So what I can do now is use his Python code as a compatibility layer, and then hopefully sit OpenPNP on top of that. So we'll be able to run these machines with OpenPNP, which would be fantastic. So there's going to be a lot of work along the way. I hope you come along for the adventure. See ya.